One is the pink color of this new product, which is our cranberry fruit drinks with probiotics and also Inulin FOS. Then the second topic, we're going to cover something related to pink also, which is book sharing. Okay, so the book itself is a pink color that I will share later on. So this is the book from Ninoy. I'm going to pick one of the subtopic, which is relating to sales. Okay, so I hope it will help us because this month we have so many great products being launched. And I think a lot of time, especially myself also, when I think back, when I just started the business, things that actually stopped me is sharing, first part, and then second part, once I learn how to share, I don't know how to close deal. So I think sharing and also closing deal have to come hand in hand. That's why I think tonight this combo topic, hopefully it will be helpful to everyone of us. Okay, so first I want to share about this probiotics for women. As we all know, we already have two existing products, which is also probiotics. One is for normal immune system and also digestive. And then we have another one, which is for kids, if you are aware. Okay, so why now we come up with this especially for ladies? Okay, so this product is already no stranger if let's say we always observe other countries progress all that. So this, I think this product has been launched earlier in Singapore and also other countries. So now it has come to Malaysia also. And I think this is a very exciting one because a lot of the issue and also problem that can be solved by this product actually has been faced by a lot of our female friends and also female people around us. Okay, so by knowing this, actually we can learn how to actually provide the solution to them. Okay, although this is a very shy topic, and it's also not common, especially for Malaysian, to talk about this kind of private health issue. But if let's say we know the technique and also the way to actually share it in a neutral way, we are able to help them, and at the same time we can also grow our business. Okay, so as I mentioned, since we are a very shy culture, we are also very shy community, so we always refer this private health as a V health. Okay, that means the private part of women's. Okay, so I think the first thing that easily bring us all into this topic is very simple, because since it's a very embarrassing and sometimes it's a shy, or we can say it's an awkward topic, so we seldom heard this being discussed. I'm not sure among ladies, probably among ladies' friends, they might talk about it, but among a group of mixed gender friends, when there's a gathering, I don't think anyone will talk about this issue, right? So because it's something very personal, something very private, but we can actually share it in a very general manner. We can also provide information that we know about this new solution. Then they can actually reach out to us if let's say they require some female consultation, or they require some female advisor. Do feel free to reach out to Lynn, and also if let's say you know your active upline which is female. Okay, and then so from this self-check list, right, we can know that these are actually very common problem and issue faced by female, right? So starting from the left hand side is a full odor. That means there's a very uneasy or bad smell, okay, at the V part. Okay, or if encounter itching. Okay, so you feel itchy, sometimes you feel very uneasy, or you get very irritated easily. Okay, so on the third one is actually a burning sensation while you urinate. Okay, and then lastly, of course, irregular and also abnormal thick vaginal discharge. Okay, so I think these four is very common, especially if let's say if let's say you are female and you have talked about this topic before with female friends. Okay, but if it's not, it's also good for us as a guy to know about this issue, because we have our closest family, like our mother, our sister, or even our spouse or your partner that might have this problem. So if you know about this and they actually have troubled them for a long time, and certain females, they might feel that, oh, this is something very common, everyone have it, so just need to bear with it, and they just take some extra effort to take care of the hygiene, which is good, but it might not solve the root of the problem. Okay, So why it cannot solve the root of the problem and the problem keep persisting and still there, okay, which we will explain later, okay, because it's relating to the entire vagina environment, okay. It's not only on a day in, day out that you use hygiene, or some people even resolve to go buy a special clean or special washer for the private part, okay. It might help a little, but end of the day, it probably still come back, right? So how to actually solve it from the root? Okay, so this is the same concept that we always emphasize on, especially when we start to ask people taking nutrition to adjust the body health, all that. So same goes to this view. Okay, so
Saya dengar, saya boleh.
Try to mute. Okay, so the role of the vagina health is actually very critical, especially for the woman, because why? A lot of things happen at the vagina part, especially the regulating of woman's hormone, as well as if let's say you have a family planning, that is a most important part as well. So if let's say it's not properly taken care, it will really affect the entire well-being of a woman. They might feel stressed, they might feel depressed, because of all the symptoms that I mentioned just now. It can really give them a lot of depressed. Okay, so beneath the surface of a woman body is constantly working hard to maintain a delicate balance of feminine microflora. So this is something, the first concept that we need to learn also, because for every human being, underneath our skin, we have an ecosystem of this microflora. But for women, we need to emphasize on the different strain of probiotics, which we'll mention later. Okay, so sign that actually you need to start caring for your V. Most of it I have mentioned just now: burning sensation, sudden rashes, itches, okay, skin redness, and also irritation, abnormal thick vaginal discharge. So when we say this kind of abnormal, it happen very consistently, periodic. Okay, so vaginal discharge that is not white in color, so this is even more serious. Of course, if let's say it comes sometimes if like have blood or not during your menstrual cycle, right? Then of course you have to seek doctor consultation first. Okay, then at the same time you can actually use this solution to also help and also regulate back it into the normal health. Okay, so 3 out of 4 women actually experience a vaginal yeast infection once in their life. Okay, so it's like I said, this is not through our daily conversation or what, because we never really talk about it, but they do actually carry out a survey and also data statistic that show that is as high as this. Okay, so it's 75% of women around us that actually experiencing this kind of infection. How the vaginal yeast can actually have the chance to develop, right? So you want to know what actually causing that, and how come whenever it's being infected to a female, it's very hard for it to recover. Okay, so actually to prevent the infections, the yeast infection, the urinary tract infection can be avoided if, let's say, the woman vagina pH is balanced, maintained at between 3.8 to 4.5. So we know that for skin, normal skin is about neutral, right? But this is slightly towards the acidic. Okay, so how do we want to maintain this pH at the vagina health? Okay, so especially if the microflora ecosystem has been affected with a lot of bad bacteria, some more if let's say already developed a pre-existing infection, then it's even harder for it to be fine-tuned back, right? So we need to interfere, or we need to actually do some adjustment to our lifestyle or our daily habit, in order to change that. So second, to reduce the vaginal odor or discharge and itching, right? Whenever there's the alkaline pH, right? Alkaline level, pH level, irritating chemicals, and also bad bacteria are the common cause of all this. So like I mentioned, if let's say it's not towards the acidic side, but it's towards the other opposite side, then all these problems will start to arise. Okay, so especially this pH thing is especially true. Just now I mentioned one of the things is some of the ladies, they actually go to find the solution themselves, go to the pharmacy, buy some washer that they thought is a proper washer, but actually that washer further affect the pH level at the private part. So if let's say you resolve to a wrong solution, it might not only not treat the existing symptoms and also sign, but it further worsen the current condition. So this is something that we need to really learn also how to actually solve this problem. So to feel clean, comfortable, and confident. So this actually, when you have the itchiness or you have the things that we mentioned just now, normally it will affect the cleanliness and also the at the private part also. So in order to maintain that, always clean all that, of course, it's related to our healthy diet, okay, to have a probiotic that help to upkeep the pH level and also the ecosystem for the vaginal part, okay, to be healthy and also happy. So this is relating to our mindset and also our psychology. So how to actually maintain stress-free, good diet, lifestyle, all this, right? I think if let's say we consistently having the symptom that we mentioned in the previous slide, right? How can you have a peace of mind? Like when you go to the ladies go to shower, they notice, oh, got this issue again, got this symptoms again. So they will actually consistently under depressed. Okay, so that will also worsen the situation. You will not help. Okay, so all this is closely related to each other. So for this product, actually is suitable for all range of age for ladies. So it's already stated here on the right hand side. You can see even starting from puberty or when more than 12 years old. Okay, during that time, normally ladies will have excessive sweating because of the body metabolism and also the hormone regulation. Okay, and it might have improper hygiene care. Okay, during school and also sport activities. So this is the time when they might have a lot of irritation due to infection or the imbalance of the bacteria in the vagina. Okay, so for normal adults, when they are actually in the workforce or when they are undergoing pregnancy, they might have other issue as well, especially in the change of the hormone due to pregnancy or even due to the work stress or that. Okay, so it will increase the vaginal discharge and also irritation during that period. Okay, so this will actually happen during menstruation or pregnancy or even after they give birth, right? So all these pH imbalance need to be adjusted back. But how do we adjust it back if let's say the good bacteria in that particular part is not properly maintained? Okay, especially if we don't have a proper diet, right, to replenish that. Okay, and then lastly is for the golden age ladies, the hormone imbalance is one of the key reason for the body to have that change, the menopause, all that. So it will cause actually some of the bacteria or yeast infection issue as well. So doesn't matter what age, whether you are youth, you are a normal adults, or you are probably our mothers, all that, they can actually try out this solution. Okay, so the concept of this solution is basically to focus on the microbiome. Okay, so we need to keep it, make it back on track, the microbiome in the V area. Okay, so the most important species is the lactobacilli, but of course we have a few different strains under this. Okay, so the studies show that when the vaginal tracts contain about 90% of this, experience fewer the feminine health issue that we mentioned just now. Okay, so the importance of this is, of course, first is to help to maintain the balanced vaginal tract. I think this knowledge we have learned same like our guts. When we intake the probiotics for the guts one, we just want to maintain the proper balance between the good bacteria and also bad bacteria. But in the vaginal tract, there is also such ecosystem to maintain. Okay, so secondly, if let's say it's properly maintained, the good bacteria will actually lactate acid. So it's vital to maintain that 3 something to 4 something pH that I mentioned just now, so that the vagina is always at the acidic, slightly towards acidic. And when it's in this pH, it also prevents the bad bacteria to grow further. Okay, so balanced vaginal pH also helps to prevent overgrowth of harmful bacteria and yeast, as I mentioned just now. And then lastly, the vaginal microflora also play an essential role in maintaining the feminine health and overall health. Because you imagine if, let's say, this very important part is being well taken off, there will not be irregular hormone cycle, there will not be stress or depression. Of course, the entire well-being of the ladies will improve tremendously. Okay, so this is actually to show every woman actually needs a specific probiotic strain. So it's not that today you know the importance of probiotic, you just walk in any store and then you just buy some probiotics that you thought it will help. But of course, we need research and also scientific history to show that what kind of probiotic strain that actually help particularly for vagina. Okay, so for this, actually they have identified among which is the LA14, the Lactobacillus acidophilus, and also we have this Lactobacillus rhamnosus. Okay, I hope I pronounce it correctly, HN001. So more easier for us is actually to identify and also remember the strain code, which is this LA14 and also HN001. Okay, so any product that without this strain code is very hard for us to identify whether this is a proper strain. So this is also the advantage of us having this Nutrilite, always very careful and also very diligent in providing all this transparent and also well-researched product. Okay, so they will produce these two, actually they will help to produce the lactic acid, which help to eventually balance up the vaginal pH level. So in the picture itself, you can see it's a fun way to show that how they actually combat the harmful bacteria and maintain the environment, the entire environment. Okay, so you can see here also another reiteration that the pH scale. So if you are familiar with this scale, actually in between 7 is neutral, and then this is slightly towards the acidic, which is favorable for the vagina. Okay, the ideal one. So if let's say today we don't come to classes like this, okay, we always thought, oh, every part of the body we just neutral, okay, then you just simply buy one washer which is they said pH 5.5 or suitable for skin, but is that suitable for our private part as well? Not necessary. So today with this knowledge and also if let's say for once we understand, right, in order to long-term maintain and also regulate back the pH, the best way is not through the washer but of course the washer is day to day. After the wash itself, we try to maintain for a while, but if let's say the overgrowth of the bad bacteria is too much, you'll eventually bring back to alkaline also. So the best is actually to create an army of good bacteria there to always maintain the pH. Okay, so this when now it comes to the product itself, right? So once we know about these issues that ladies actually face and why we suddenly come up with this product that actually help particularly for women. Okay, so from the introduction just now, I think we have better understanding now why we have this separate probiotics which can tackle the issue differently. Because the previous probiotics that we have is mainly targeted for our immune system and also digestive. But of course, once we start to learn about this new product, you can know that actually MOA and also Nutrilite also incorporate some of the additional content inside that will help also eventually the general health and also the immune system. So ladies who actually take this do not have to worry. It will not help in terms of the immune system because eventually it will help as well. So on the right hand side, you can see for this product, they use 3 hero probiotics. So the first one, HN001 and LA14, just now we already mentioned, these are the two that actually will help to maintain pH level. Okay, their main task. Okay, so and then the third one, we had this NCFM. So this NCFM actually will also help in terms of our healthy digestive and also immune function, like I mentioned just now. So when these 3 combine together, it actually helps ladies very well in terms of ensuring the microbiome being well maintained, but at the same time also ensures the immune system is being strengthened. So it's not easily being affected by the bad bacteria or other infection. Okay, so these 3 will actually work hand in hand. So other than these 3, is there any other things that they incorporated inside? same thing. Okay, so in the previous probiotics, we already learned that probiotics need their food also in order to colonize and also to grow healthily inside the gut system, right? But in the vagina tract, it's the same as well. So that is the reason why every probiotic product is very carefully designed with the prebiotics, Inulin, and also FOS as well. So FOS is a form of fructose that actually naturally that extracted from the plant. So it will act as a food. These two will actually act as a food for these three probiotics when they go into the body through injection. Okay, so it's a form of dietary fiber that actually friendly bacteria in feed the friendly bacteria in our guts. Okay, and lastly, we also have this cranberry extract. Okay, so we all know that cranberry is a very powerful superfruit that will help in terms of urinary tract function. So any one of us here have suffered from urinary infection before, definitely you'll know that cranberries and is very useful and always being recommended by even doctor also to help to reduce the infection and also to relieve it. So this product come along with this cranberry extract. So if let's say you already have a precondition that all this infection or you feel itchy or irritation during the urination, so just by taking this probiotic itself, it helps. Okay, so of course, cranberry extract is also a very strong antioxidant, which will also help to fight free radical and also other improve our immune system. Okay, so I think this is really a perfect combination of this product, and we really can't wait to share with people around us who already have this issue but is just too shy to be shared out, right? So if I say we are the closest one to them, we should actually act as that bridge or the ambassador to share these very great products. Okay, so more details about these probiotics for women, right? Which we not cover in the previous slide. Of course, first one is we want to know how much is the potential colonization unit that we can provide to the body, okay, per consume. So it's about 10 billion of CFU, the probiotics. And then also, this one we mentioned already, maintain the pH, balance of good bacteria. Okay, we have the prebiotics and fiber inside. Okay, the powerful probiotics and prebiotics work together in a convenient daily supplementation. It also helps to work with our natural defense to support our immune system because we have that NCFM that actually provide that function. Okay, and then we also have this that actually will also help us support the intestinal health and also digestion, which is also the supported by the NCFM also. Okay, and then cranberry concentrate, okay, is already long proven to be helpful for the urinary tracts. So I think it's a one stone kill many birds. Okay, this product. So we must know the benefits of it so that we can share with people around us. All right. So I think this is also just a repetition on the why this product is so good. So this is a summary of the benefits. Okay. So here is just to also focus on actually for this product, the PowerPoint slide provided by the Nutrilite got a lot more of the clinical study. Okay, but this is actually the highlight, which is the most powerful data that we can show to our prospect or our friends, how actually by ingesting these probiotics, especially with this LA14 and also HN001 that help to regulate the pH, how it actually effectively reduce the symptoms that we mentioned just now. So on the left-hand side, you can see the graph is to show the effectiveness of the colonization after the intake. So you can see after the intake, after 14 days, the increase is quite tremendous, okay? So after 21 days, the LA14 and also the HN001, the colonization have increased a lot also. So if let's say we learn about the packing concept during the previous probiotics for our guts, right? Same goes to here. Once the good bacterial colonization is proven effectively increased, it will definitely balance out the bad ones. Okay, so it also implies that the bad bacteria's colonization will reduce over here. Okay, because the space and the ecosystem in that particular vaginal tracts is limited. So when the good one grow, that also means that the bad one will actually reduce. So it will help. Okay, so on the right hand side, true enough, also through the clinical study, they have actually checked all the people that are involved in this clinical trial. So the women actually show that the itching is reduced by 78.6%. And the vagina discharge, this is a very disturbing and also an easy problem for ladies, also effectively reduced by 75%. So with this statistic and also data from this clinical study is so powerful for us to let any one of our friends and also our prospect to try out this product and really benefit from it. Okay, in just 14 days, we can already see some result, a very significant result, and 21 days, of course, it have changed a lot also. Okay, so if you want to remember easily what are the key points for this product, 3 hero probiotics. Of course, you can take your time to learn about the name, all that, but I think it's easier to remember the coding. And then 10 billions of CFU, and then the cranberry extract, know how to explain the extra benefits brought by that cranberry. Okay, so other than that, I think also we always want to emphasize on other benefits of this product is, first, this is backed by more than 20 years of laboratory research and also 10 years of clinical evaluation. Why we choose this 3 strain of probiotics. Okay, so it's not like we just pick it from the sky, but it's Nutrilite being a very conservative and also very trustable brand. They always only rely on this trustable research and also clinical. So with so many years of proven result, that is the reason why we have chosen this 3 strain. And at the same time, we can also explain the extra benefit, which is no refrigerator required for this product. So you don't have to worry like when you buy kimchi or you buy yogurt, right? When it's not refrigerated, not only it will not help you, probably when it goes bad, you might suffer from food poison as well. Okay, and at the same time, we don't know what strain is it in the normal diet. Okay, whether it will help the female vagina tract or it will only help the digestive system, we don't know. Okay, so it's better for us to do the food supplementation from here. And then same like the existing 2 product that we have is in the convenient pack also. Okay, and if you same thing, you consume directly by just tear off and also put it into your mouth. But this one, you can taste the cranberry extract taste, which is very good. Okay, so ladies should really try it out. And then no artificial flavors, coloring, and also preservative. This is a very, very important point for all of the Nutrilite products. Yeah, you won't find us adding any of this. Okay, so this is just a simple chart to give us a better understanding comparison to what we already have in the market now. So already have in the Nutrilite range now. So this is additional range, particularly for female. All right, so 12 years and above can already start to consume. That means puberty and also teen and above already can start to consume. Okay, there are actually 3 strains here, 10 billion of CFU compared to the probiotics that we have 6.3. And then this come with the cranberry extract, Inulin, and also FOS is same as our probiotics product also. So probiotics, as I mentioned, very focused on guts and also immunity. But for this ladies one, can help immunity, but at the same time is very focused on the vaginal health. Okay, so it will help to tackle all the issues that I mentioned just now because it has been carefully chosen the strain. Okay, so for kids one, just a recap and also refresher, only 1 strain, but 1 billion because for kids, generally they are still able to maintain a quite well microbiome in their body. So 1 billion is sufficient. And then this is a 4-in-1 product which come along with the vitamin C, vitamin D, as well as zinc to help the injury recovery for kids. Okay, so this of course gut health because kids always have the digestive or maybe constipation issue because they too picky, they don't eat a lot of fruit and vegetable. So this product will help a lot. Okay, so now this chart is to compare with other X brand in the market. Okay, so other X brand in the market, we can see that start from the top, the key feature, they will focus on the feminine health, but the problem is rarely they will also give extra benefit in terms of immune system. But now immune system, we know that everyone also very focused on it, especially just now before even start this meeting, I have another friend ask me about immune system for her kids. Okay, so you can see how important is it everyone want to have immunity in everything that they take. So I think this product have done it very well, because in terms of just not only solving the feminine health issue, but at the same time give the immunity also. But in the market, rarely they have this kind of synergy in the product, but Nutrilite always like synergy in their product. Okay, and then secondly, the probiotic strain is clearly stated 3 strain that will be helpful to the vaginal tract. But for the express outside, most of them, they have 2 types of probiotic. Some not even specific the strain, like I mentioned. They mention the family and also the species, but there's no code. When there's no code, you don't know what the particular strains that they are using. Okay, some of it they contain 2, they mention about the particular strain, right? So the CFU count, of course, we have 10 billion, 20 billion, and 5 billion. Okay, and then other ingredients, including cranberry extract. Most of the one in the market, they do not include any additional extract for the other benefit or what. And in terms of traceability, this is also one of the very strong point for Nutrilite. We have it because everyone nowadays, they will rather go for something which is pure, safe, and also effective. But most of the product in the market, they are actually outsourced OEM. They don't even know where is their raw material coming from, or where do the lab produce the thing, or where the probiotic is being fermented. Okay, so the format of it, ours is actually in a powder form. A lot of the conventional one is still in the capsule, so it's a different technology. Okay, so if let's say Nutrilite able to do it in the powder and it's more pleasurable to intake it, then I think that's a great thing. So just now I mentioned about the traceability. When I said how come only Nutrilite can have this traceability, when you see this process and this chart, of course the wording is quite small. I will read it to you, some of the key points. Then you will understand why when you go for other product in the market, you don't have that trust, or you don't have that peace of mind. Wow, is it safe or not? Who actually produce all these probiotics? Okay, so for Nutrilite, we actually handle the end-to-end entire process of this production, starting from the selection of the strain. So just now we already mentioned, it's only relying on the 10 and 20 years of research and clinical study that we have finally decided what are the strain that we want to. And even after that, we don't straight away produce the product. We test the chosen strain first. Okay, so Nutrilite test the chosen strain, and then to see whether is it really beneficial on top of the studies that we already have in the history. And then number 3, they will choose the partner. Okay, the partner probiotics that we have inside this product, and at the same time also to choose the partner ingredients to incorporate together in this product. For example, the cranberries, the fibers, inulin that we have, and then also what kind of the packaging look like. Okay, so number 4 is the growing. They will start to grow the strain. Okay, so you grow the strain and they will actually put it into the solution, a liquid solution. And then from there, we use the very high-tech harvesting technique to actually remove the liquid solution, and then only remain the probiotics. And then after that, another concentration process, which the probiotics that remaining will actually undergo a process of removing the excess water, and then freeze dried into the final form, which is in the powdered form, right? And is still alive. That is the most important thing about this technology. Okay, and then manufacture. They'll actually then combine this powder form of the probiotics, combine with the 2 plant fiber based prebiotics, and then also incorporate in the cranberry, and then start the packaging. Okay, so you can see this packaging. I don't know, I feel that it's quite unfair, because every time got ladies product, it always look nicer. Okay, so you can see this probiotics sticks is very nice. The color is very vibrant, the pink color. I think even if you put it in your handbag, or when you bring it along together with your daily activities, it's so convenient. Okay, so the packaging itself is not only a normal packaging, same like our existing probiotics. It's a multi-layer patented film structure packaging. So even if you put it under the normal normal challenge of weather, temperature, all that is still intact. Okay, because every market is being tested with the potential climate change, all that. So Amway is so careful in producing all these products before it send it to us. And then finally only it reaches. So when we say traceability, you can see here, the traceability of this probiotic product, it can actually track back to which production line, which sample of the probiotic solution liquid, which production line, all that. Okay, so I don't think any product in the market, I mean competitor product, will have this feature, okay, to give us this kind of assurance. So yeah, so that's basically what I want to share today, and to let you all know why this is really a great try out, especially if, let's say, we know that we already have this issue for a long time. Don't have the mindset that keep telling ourselves that, oh, this is a normal issue, every ladies will have it. Okay, no, okay, it can actually be improved. So whatever data and also studies that I have shared just now has been also properly quoted by Amway and Nutrilite. So you can see all the research and journal reference link here for the information that being shared just now. So I think it had come to the end for this topic sharing on the V Health. So I hope every one of us, including myself, because I'm still new to this product also, but I think after preparing for this sharing, right, I really feel that this product is so great. So it's now we can even advise people even more targeted and even more effective. If, let's say, we know their issue is digestive, we can suggest the existing one. If, let's say, we know that they are concerning about the females, the feminine health one, so we can actually introduce them this pink color probiotic, which is very, very nice in the packaging. Okay, I really feel that I want to try out this also. Okay.